Well, this will have to be the beginning of tomorrow's video, but they switched. Not that you can see Minx, because she kind of just blends in with the rest of the couch. But I swear she's there. There's plenty of room, Ref. You don't have to let her kick you out. Just go right there. Right there. Or right there. It's your life. Live it how you choose. I've totally been using this middle part as a table. What is Friday, February 22nd. And now I have a whole couch that I have to back up to film the whole thing. Yay. It's about 3 o'clock. So it is the next day. A different guy showed up with him this time. So it must have been the first guy that had my number, because I was sitting here actually watching The Walking Dead. Hello. I watched a couple of my stories, went through my casino games. I got a little bit of the ick today. What you doing over here, Ref? What you doing? So, I was kind of waiting, because yesterday they called me. I might sneeze in your face. Hold on a minute. But, you know, I didn't get a call, so, the one guy showed up with a different guy today, so it must have been the other guy that had my number. They must not have had my number, because yesterday they called when they were like 10 minutes out. So my plan was, I did take some, well, during lunch last night, I took some Dayquil. When I got home from work this morning, I took some Dayquil. I ended up passing out for a little bit. And I was like, well, after they deliver the rest of my couch, my sectional, I'm going to take some NyQuil, and then I'm going to go to bed. Because that was me plan, because I got this here. That's a, you know, Dayquil, NyQuil, because I wanted something that was going to dry me out, because my nose kept running. But I didn't want something that was going to make me, I didn't want something that was going to make me drowsy, because I'd done that before. But I did take some Dayquil during lunch last night, and when I got home this morning, ta-da! Yes, there's a whole couch. So much more, so much more. She has another new perch, apparently. She came out when they came a knocking, because that's what it was. They didn't call, but they just knocked on the door. as soon as I opened it, he's like, "You awake?" Because I fell asleep on him yesterday. But what do you think? I think she approves. Well, she's already used to having this half here. But yeah, they already had it put together, so all they had to do was just snap it into place right there for me. So, I don't even remember where that story was going. But yeah, I was just sitting here. I watched a couple of my stories while I let my casino game go. And go and go and go and go and go. It doesn't look like it's going right now. Oh, I just won a whole bunch of money. Yay, go me. Doing my stories. And then I was like, well, because I did 4. Because I got 4 days behind again. I was only like 1 day behind with my stories. And then I got 4 days behind. So I was like, well, let me get through some of these. And I was like, well, I did 2 Days of Our Lives in 2 general hospitals. So I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and watch this week's The Walking Dead. Because I'm not as up with, I don't keep up with it as much. Maybe if it starts getting a little bit more exciting, maybe I'll concern myself with staying all caught up and everything. But not right now. Maybe with the Whisperers, or Whisperers, I think is what they're called. I don't know. Maybe it'll get interesting again. I don't know. But I got I saw the opening credits, and then it came back from commercial, and there was like a couple minutes, and then I heard the knock on the door. So that's what Let's Make a Deal's on right now. That's what happened when I turned off the DVR. The second guy, the new guy, who wasn't here yesterday, he was like, "What are we watching?" And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Well, I was watching The Walking Dead." And of course, he'd been watching it on Netflix. So he's heard about things that have happened in the new season, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, "Well, I can tell you." I was like, I don't want to spoil it for you. I was like, "I can tell you." And he's like, no, that's okay, that's okay. But yeah. Goodness. But I have the whole couch. I have the whole sectional. La, 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 la. And there's Minxie enjoying the new perch. I think I might want to, because there's plenty of room back here, you know, where somebody could like slip in there or whatever. I might scoot it back even further. I don't know. And give myself, I might sneeze. Hold on. It's been wanting to happen. It's been wanting to happen. But yeah, you see I got some extra room here. I might pull it back and give myself even more room over there. But it doesn't, I thought it was going to stick out further than this, but it sticks out quite a ways. But you can still walk through to the rest of the messy house pretty easily, you know. But yeah, I have got it, and apparently these pop out fairly easily. Because the guy, when he was going to push that in, it kind of popped out on him, but he just popped it right back in. Boop. Yep. You can hide your pot in there. We should make sure somebody didn't. Some illegal narcotics down in the black hole. That's where I'm going to set my drink. Oh. But I've been looking down too much. This is what happens with the nostrils when I point my head down too much. So I gotta walk around like a snooty bitch, like put my nose in the air, like I just don't care. And it just makes that just makes me swallow the drainage, which I don't know if that's any better, but at least it's not like coming out of my shirt and whatnot. That happened a couple times. Like I woke up, I was starting to doze off, and I like dripped, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Grabbed a Kleenex real quick. Oh shit! But anyway, yeah, the whole couch is here. Minxie's itchy, but she's enjoying it. They were actually both asleep in there in the bedroom, and she came running out when they came a knocking, and she was like, "What's going on, guys? Hey, how's it going?" But she's been wanting to get out the door. So I've been having to watch her very carefully because she's very curious about what's out the front door. Out the front door is way more freedom than I want you to have. Because I'm afraid you won't know how to handle it, and I won't be able to find you. Though I saw 3 gray cats running around out there in the last couple days, so she'd either have some friends or some enemies, or some frenemies. Guess there's a silver lining to it, maybe. I took a picture to post in my Facebook, and I got Minxie yawning. Oh my god. She'll never know. That's her other perch, if you didn't know. Now I have to figure out if I want to go with my original plan. And take some medicine and go to sleep. Or continue with The Walking Dead. Apparently. Well, what I was going to do was pull this thing up and say I might as well test out the new couch. Minxie's way ahead of me. what I should have done was got my comfy pajama pants on before I sat down. But oh well. Minx has decided this is where I will stay for the time being. I just rewatched that clip. That was a lot of heavy breathing. Well, I would put together the video for you guys while I'm watching this, but Minx has other ideas. Yes, and I'm already using my cup holder, of course. Walking Dead is over, so I think it's time for these in bed. I will see you all tomorrow, and then for whatever I see, yeah.